Hola, mi gente. This is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts,
Yessi,
Jessica,
Karina,
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme.
Welcome back to another Latina Wednesday. Woo! Ahora no te oyes solita.
No, ahora no.
On the other episode, I was just you. You were like, ooh.
I'm like, Jessie
damn.
was like, ay, I missed it. Ya ves como ya también puso su gritillo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so otro día nomás nosotros, 2 o 3. So
It's 3.
Jovis didn't make it today. So shout out to Jovis. I always, and that's weird because sometimes I'm like, I say Jovis
And
instead
you
of
don't say
Joanna.
she's gonna whoop your ass.
She's gonna be like, what?
Jovis
but I
is
think
Joanna.
Yeah, but
Johanna.
But I called her like that since she was little, so it's hard for me to like perder la costumbre.
It just happens naturally.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So ya pa que sepan, Jovis is Joanna.
Oh my God. I remember she used to always be like, stop saying that. Now my friends call me that in school. I'm like, really? I'm sorry.
So yeah, so how was your week?
It was great. It took too long though.
It was a long week. And actually I went to another beach trip.
I saw and I said, damn, she didn't invite me. It's
I
okay.
know.
I probably wouldn't have gone.
I know, Joanna was the same. She was like, you didn't even invite us. I was like, girl, it was a last minute decision. And like, I don't know, this time I was like, well, they have lives. Oh, and it was the day after your birthday.
Oh.
So ya sabía que estaban crudas las hijas de su tiznada.
Yeah.
So I was like,
No
nah, ni las voy a
tanto, pero
molestar.
sí.
So les voy a molestar. Plus I felt like no las quería molestar.
Did you go
anyways.
to the same place?
Yes.
Oh, I love
that's
that
our
place.
That's our place now. Anyways, bitch, tell me por qué no había luna.
Oh, that sucks.
But bitch, it was a whole other experience.
Because the
It was
stars
so
were out
dark. The
crazy.
stars were so beautiful, bro. I feel like you know, like you could see the end of the world right there. Because the stars, well, they kind of went all the way down.
That
So
is
at the
so
end,
nice.
bitch, I felt like we were in a whole other universe. Like it was just
Yeah.
like a weird experience. If y'all hear rattling, that's because I'm going through some other shit. So I'm dyeing my hair while we
I'm
record.
going through changes.
Yes, exactly. So follow us on Instagram if y'all want to
To go
see the
check it out.
change. Yes. Oh, and then, bitch, tell me why. We had the craziest experience. So tell me why.
Did you hear some creepy stuff?
No, bitch. Tell me why. We sat down. We took a blanket. We sat down. We were eating tacos from Taco Bell because we were starving. Tell me why all of a sudden on the verge, on the right side of, así como en lo lejos, the right side donde estábamos, the whole bottom lit up.
What do you mean?
What do you mean the
Like,
bottom?
Yeah, like
of what?
of the horizontal, of the horizon on my
Okay.
right side. It started like
Glowing?
como una luz bien fuerte, como que bitch, the first thing
Like
that
the
I said,
ocean.
No, not from the ocean. It was like on the ocean, but not on the ocean. It was like
Like on the sand side, but on the other side
on the
where
ocean
you were at.
still. Like está in between the. You know cuando miras para allá
No.
está el ocean y luego miras que ya hay tierra, ¿no?
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
like
On the
it's not
sideways,
straight,
sideways. You're not looking
sideways.
straight. You're looking to your side.
Yeah,
Okay.
to my right side.
Okay.
So it started lighting up and we were like, what the fuck, bitch? The first thing they said, bitch, se está acabando el mundo y aquí estamos allí en la orilla de la playa.
Tragando Taco Bell.
Bitch, we started recording instead of getting up and fucking going to the car.
That's what you.
And then
that's
what
what a lot of
happened?
people would do
Bitch,
too.
it was going up. Una luz, pero así bien brillante, como anaranjada. We think it was a rocket.
I think it was
Oh, it
probably
could
a
have been.
rocket.
Yeah, it could have been. Then.
But this crazy that it happened, we didn't know it was going to happen. And we were there at the right time. I'm telling you, every time that I've been there,
Something happened.
magical.
Can you see the
And literally, bro.
the rocket ship thing?
See,
No,
from
we
they're
there?
actually you guys were closer than here.
Where's Smyrna? No.
See,
I
it's
don't know.
going towards Kennedy Space Center, no?
I thought
No.
that's like
No, it is. But I don't know.
Ah,
Okay, it
don't
didn't
tell me
look
then.
close and it didn't look far. It was just
Okay.
like I'll show you the video, bro. Literally, that light looked like it was coming like at
Towards you
first.
guys?
Yes, literally looked like it was coming towards us, and like we were just like in shock. So yeah, it was scary for the moment because I'm like, fuck, se acabó el mundo. Es una bomba nuclear. Like nos vamos a morir a la verga. But no, we think it was a rocket ship.
Probably.
But we don't know. But the other people didn't, because there was other people there. It was so dark that you couldn't see them. But como levantó la luz, como que alumbró la playa y había gente del otro lado y también they were just sitting there.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it was
yeah.
maybe something expected entonces.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was a good moment.
I'm surprised you didn't think aliens.
No, I'm
would've.
telling you,
Me
first
too.
thing that I thought was a nuclear bomb.
You think the nuclear bombs come with fire already?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I think the nuclear bombs,
They're so fast. You don't even
they're like an oval shape like this, and once they hit Earth is when they
They-
like
That's a
explode.
missile.
A
You're talking about
missile?
like a
Missile?
missile.
Then what did you say
but
again?
I think nuclear bomb is a missile.
Right? Yo no sé, güey.
Yeah.
To be honest,
that
I
shit.
don't know.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
yeah, so that happened. So it was beautiful. I had a good moment. I'm still going through I don't know what
Through
I'm
your
going
phase.
through.
Yeah.
Which that brings us to the topic of the week.
Yes, which I've been going through this since last week? The week before last week? No,
last week.
Mm,
Yeah, because last week I went to the beach for the first time.
mhm.
Yeah. So now I don't know. I feel like I've been living my life like for other people, for my kids, for my husband, for dad, and for my parents. And I don't know. Something woke up in me that day. So yeah. So I'm just going through these experiences, and I feel like I've been missing out. Right?
Missing
Like-
out, like when you say missing out, what
Like,
do you
I don't
mean
do
missing out
certain-
on?
Like
What?
when I don't do certain things because I'm scared of what people might think, or I'm scared that it might be wrong, or I'm scared that me va a salir mal, como que me voy a ver mal, o como que like
just
me voy a
finding-
arrepentir,
Mhm.
o no sé, así, ¿verdad?
Okay, but
Or-
what was your question about the that you wanted? Like, what was your question that you wanted to ask us?
Today. Oh yeah. So that brings me to the question that I asked you earlier. I was like, when do you think I'm too old to go through this stage in my life? Like, when do you think that? Okay, like let's say I cut my hair like I did, right? Would you like judge me if I was older? Like, let's say like I'm barely gonna get a tattoo, guys. I've been wanting a tattoo since I was in my
Teens.
20s. No, not my teens. No me llama
No?
mucho la atención.
No.
Más my 20s, like my early 20s. And I never got one. Because people expected different things from me. So I never got one. So now I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck what people think. Fuck whoever doesn't like it, doesn't like it.
Right.
They don't have to like it. It's me.
Right.
Right? So if I was older getting my first tattoo, would you judge me? Not you specifically, but you know what I mean.
Like, would you be judged?
Yeah, like what's the age that you're like, ay, no mames, tan vieja y está haciendo esas ridiculeces? You know, because I've
Yeah.
heard of that.
Right.
Yeah, I've said that.
Yeah,
Or like
también-
somebody,
I'm
let's
guilty.
say an older woman changes the way she dresses, right?
Right.
Because maybe she's going through the same thing I'm going through. So that's why I was telling you, what do you think I'm going through? Am I going through a midlife crisis? Do you think I'm trying to me, in my eyes, I'm just trying to live the rest of my life for me, because I
Right.
not that I wasted, because I don't want to say I wasted it, because I gave it to my kids, to my family, and they like I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that part of my life. I'm okay with doing that, right? Because that's what I decided to do, right?
Yeah.
Nobody forced me. But now I want to live for me and very unapologetic. You know, like I don't want people judge me regardless,
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
And I didn't see that till right now. So that was my question, like do you guys think there's an age where you're like, okay, ya, si no la viviste y ya?
Yeah. Well, to be completely honest, I was one of those people. I am one of those people that
Judging?
if I see, como una older lady haciendo cosas that I would do right now, ay, ¿qué está haciendo? She's so old for that. What is she doing?
Yeah.
But looking at it now from you're my sister, you're very close to me, I love you dearly, and you're going through all of this, and I'm not judging you, I'm actually happy for you.
Exactly.
I'm excited, I'm happy for you. I'm like, damn, like, yes, I'm not even looking at you that age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're
Right.
not that old. You're not 50 tampoco. Pero I
But
know
I
what you're
am,
saying. I
but
know
I
exactly
am.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
But now, I'm not going to lie. Now I feel guilty. Because now
Right.
I'm like, damn, you know, what if they never got the opportunity? What if they were
Before.
trapped in a relationship or a situation where they couldn't do that? They couldn't express themselves. Let's just say something happened and now they're 50, 40, 30. Now they're jumping. Now they're doing all these things that they never got to do in the past. And who am I to judge them? You know, and it like that's where it comes. We don't know other people's life. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I
Don't
feel
judge a
guilty
book
now.
by its
I do
cover.
feel guilty. Because like I said, I have said that before. I
Yeah.
have looked at someone older than me. They're doing something that I'm doing now. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like, she's so old. Why is she out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't she not be?
Right.
Why not? I feel like there's no age. Like right now, now that you asked me that question, now I feel like there shouldn't be an age limit. I think even if
right.
you're 80 years old and you don't want to dye your hair purple because when you were 15 you wanted to dye it and you never could, religion, parents, the
que
community, whatever.
Yeah.
And now you want to do it, go ahead. Now I feel like go ahead, do it. You want to get your tongue pierced, you want to get your lip pierced at 50, 60, do it.
Right. Yeah.
Now, because I'm looking at it through my sister's, like through my sister now. I'm looking at it like, damn, now, like, you know, let's just say she was 40 and she decided to do this now, like, you know, live for herself and, you know, I would be like, do it. I wouldn't even look at the age. I wouldn't even tell her, oh, why are you doing that right now? Like, you're
You
so
look
old.
ridiculous.
Leaving it behind, you know, leave it behind, leave it there. You never did it in the past, don't do it now.
Right.
You know, I would not do that.
Right.
So-
And one thing that I do want to mention it, that, like, to me, you're not going to a midlife crisis. I think you're just finding yourself.
Correct.
You're just finding yourself, and you're getting to know what you really love, or you're figuring it out because you went through your whole teen being a mom.
Yeah.
When you should have been focused on what you
Me.
love, what you disliked, what you know, like
getting to know
knowing
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh my God, yes, that's the thing that I think that's my thing. I never got to be by myself. I never got to go to the store by myself,
You're
eat by
right.
myself, breathe by myself, shower by myself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and so sometimes I feel like, well, this is what I tell my daughter, because obviously she's getting older, and I feel like she's trying to look, not that she's expecting it, but she's starting to be like, oh, I think I need a partner, you know? So yeah, not that she expects to have a partner, but I feel like, yeah, like she's like, oh my God, I'm already 19 and I don't have a boyfriend, you know?
Aww.
And she doesn't say it like that, but I feel like there's
Like she feels like she's being rushed.
yeah, no, like she's being left behind.
Oh, there you go. That's what I
Yeah,
meant
yeah.
to say. Okay.
So that's when I was just like, I was telling her, like, babe, you should learn how to live for yourself.
Right.
Work
yeah.
for yourself. Find your own happiness without any, like, don't expect someone to make you happy. Like,
Correct.
find your happiness for yourself. Learn to be happy by yourself.
First.
Yeah, like do what you want to do first by yourself. Like,
Exactly.
learn to go to the movies by yourself. Learn to be financially independent, but also emotionally independent.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's something that us as Latinas, we don't have most of the time.
Yeah.
Because we always are with our families are big most of the time. Most of the time we have siblings, and we always have someone with us.
Yeah.
That is
Until we
right.
don't.
Right.
And then you're struggling, and then you feel heartbroken. Any little
And then
thing
you feel
heartbreaks
alone,
you.
and then you
Yeah.
start searching places. I was like, you're
Yes.
searching for that somebody to be with.
Companionship. Yes.
And you just
and no, like
por
it shouldn't be
apurada,
like-
you
fall into
find the wrong person.
Yes. And it's not, and what I'm going through is not like including my partner, because I feel like a lot of people might think like, oh, like ya se cansó el marido, or like, you know,
Mhm.
It's not about my partner. It's about
about
me.
you. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with like, oh, I want to be alone now. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's not that. It's something so deep. Like, even he was questioning, like, hey, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? So yeah, like, not questioning in no bad way, but like questioning, like, why are all of a sudden I'm different, or I'm acting different, and I'm making not only like emotional, but I'm also like changing my aspect. Is that how you say it? My
Your
aspect?
physical.
Yeah.
My physical aspect. So obviously he's gonna have questions, and I'm like, then I told myself how if my partner was doing these changes, like, I think I would question it too, you know.
Yeah.
Because, and it's sad that somebody might think, oh, she probably got a new man.
Yeah.
Because isn't that like, I heard somewhere where like one of the signs that your partner's cheating is them changing the way they look,
Right.
like wearing better clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's my toxic side as well, because I think I would.
You would suspect that he was cheating if he started making these changes.
Yeah, especially because of our past.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, but
And that's exactly like I think we have mentioned it earlier. Like that's a little like
yeah,
your mental como tu trauma ya
yeah.
ya estás tóxica, mija. Ya no hay
Yeah.
resolution allí porque igual like if somebody was in good terms,
yeah.
they would have.
Question a little
wouldn't
at
have-
least.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
but
like.
I feel like it just depends on the type of. I think it depends on who you are and the type
Yeah.
of relationship you're in, because I would have jumped the wagon with my partner. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you're going through these changes. Okay, it would have like made me want to
Motivate you.
motivate me to change as well.
Yeah.
You know, not with him like así, pero
Side by
like
side.
start making changes like igual.
Yeah.
You know, I
Trying
wouldn't
to
have.
grow, I think, as individuals, you know?
Right.
Because obviously we're together, and we've been together for a very, 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 very long time.
Right.
And I feel like because of that, in the way I've lost myself,
Mm-hmm.
because I lost myself in being like being a mom,
Yeah.
because I'm just a mom,
Right.
you know, and I forgot that, yeah, I am a mom, but I'm also me.
And I think también eso tiene también, I don't know if you noticed, that cuando ya tú tienes a tus hijos,
Ujú.
empiezas a tener tus hijos. And I know this because I heard it from my mom.
Yeah.
Tú ya no puedes hacer eso.
Yeah.
Tú eres mamá.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, like real quick, you know, and the thing is, like, we start listening to them, and then you're questioning it too, like, oh no, I can't go out because I'm a mom.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, los papás no hacen eso. They
Yeah.
don't say, oh, I can't go out drinking with my homeboys
Because I'm
a
dad.
dad.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Yeah.
that doesn't run through their head.
Correct.
Pero a uno se le carga más a
Yeah.
lo que van a decir la gente. ¿Qué va a
Sí.
decir la gente?
Yeah.
Which it comes back to, you have to be you. You have to
Always.
find yourself and
Yeah.
and stop living for everybody else or questioning what other people are going to think.
Yeah. And how, because I'm very like, I've talked about this, how, you know, my dad had me be a certain way, and I couldn't do this and I couldn't wear that, and so that's why I've worn baggy clothes all my life, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, oh my god, like, I don't get me wrong, no me he curado, I still have insecurities, I still be like, I could
Sí,
never
eso no
wear
se-
that shirt, you
Yeah.
know. But
Pero no
now
cambies-
I'm like a little bit less like,
Right.
fuck what people think. If they don't like the way I'm gonna fucking tattoo my arm, I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm me, and it's on me, and I will live with my consequences, either if they're bad or they're good, but it's a decision that I made for me.
Y es cierto, güey, porque cuando te mueres tú solito.
Pues
Yeah.
sí.
You don't die with the ones that judged you or had
Exactly.
certain opinions towards you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No se van de la manita.
Pues no.
O no
Sí, no,
no van spooned en el casque.
Pues no. O también, like, no sienten lo mismo que tú cuando tú sientes un tipo de dolor.
Correct.
O un tipo de, you know, like, if your regret is your regret, and
Yeah.
you're the only one that feels it.
Right.
If you're sad, it's your sadness and only you feel it. Like obviously you're not the only sad person in the world.
Yeah.
And it's everybody's sadness is different. Everybody's anger is different.
That's true.
You know, some people are violent, some people are like reservados y se encierran. Other people, they hide it behind a smile. So everybody's different, and I feel like I said, like I feel like there are certain things that I'm like, okay, maybe I'm a little too old for that.
Like what?
I
Like
don't know.
seriously, what is it? Like to me, there's no age limit to nothing.
Now I see it. You
Yeah,
know,
what?
I see that there is no age limit to
Yeah.
wanting to do anything. If you can be a 6-year-old and dye your hair fucking orange, do it. I just feel like now it's, to me, it's just no age limit.
Yeah.
Because you never know
Bueno.
how long it could take for you to do something you actually like.
Yeah.
What if you've been holding back so long because of your
Your-
parents or
your
what people
kids.
thought, or your children, or your job, or something
Yeah.
like that.
I think the only limit you should have it's if it's gonna affect you health wise.
That part, yeah.
No te pases. No te
Sí,
pases.
sí, sí.
But yeah, so yeah, it definitely has opened like my outlook on people, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, you never know what that person has been through, or like why that person took it that long to come around to do what they want.
What they desire,
Yeah, so that's
not
why
what others.
Yes, that's why I tell my daughter, like, girl, live your life right now. Start it. If you feel like you're missing something, do it now.
Sí.
I'm like, porque la vida es tan cortita y se va tan rápido, güey.
It's true.
Like, literally, I don't know how the fuck I got to 33. Bitch, I missed 25, 28. What happened
que
to those
estabas
years? Yeah.
You were on autopilot.
Literally like that.
Yeah.
Like, something woke inside of me that I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what happened?
I think
And why did it take me this long?
that long, but I don't know. I went through the same thing a while back, like you know,
Yeah.
unos cuantos años atrás, and that's why I'm a little bit selfish now. Pero también it's like little by little I'm becoming not selfish, sino que es como doing something for me.
Yeah.
Like y como quiera, like hay momentos where I'm like, yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I can. Like but I know I can, but I hold myself back because I'm like, oh,
Does it look right?
Because you know, one of my biggest regrets not going to MC Magic.
Pero porque tú no fuiste porque
Because I felt like I can't leave my kid.
okay,
Because
yeah.
he's younger. And I'm just like, how selfish am I? Like, I work all the time.
Yeah.
And if I can, like, stay home one day, why go and enjoy it? Well, at the moment, you know?
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that all of a sudden voy a andar en la calle y voy a andar en baile. Like, that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
It's not about me going and, like...
But we could have taken him
Deschongarme.
too.
Yeah, you could have taken him too. There was a lot of little babies
But
there.
we didn't know that at the moment.
No.
Well, I feel like I didn't see it that way.
Yeah, I didn't see it as a family thing. I saw it
Yeah.
as a car show, adults showing their cars, and
Yeah.
and then our little concert was gonna be going on. So
Yeah.
you don't know how.
Yeah, 'cause
that
we
could
never
go.
The
been.
environment. Yeah.
But definitely, like... Pero it is to... Well, es que también yo no soy así. No
Sí,
me nace.
That's not your scene.
Yeah. No me nace.
So como que you're
Pero-
like, no.
Sí. So, pero at the same time, I'm like, damn, pero ¿cuándo se va a venir otra oportunidad?
Not for a
tal
long
si-
time now.
That's
We missed it.
We missed it, exactly.
I
And
felt bad afterwards.
Yeah.
Quería llorar.
Sí,
Literally.
güey.
When and especially cuando miré los videos de Karina. Damn
No,
it.
yeah,
that hit me
girl.
hard.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it was very awesome. Like
Yeah.
I said, I held my tears. I wasn't crying because of the songs. I was just crying because of the
How
nostalgia.
it's
Like you know
happening.
how.
memory.
can you believe like this is happening?
Yes,
Like,
I'm seeing him not through my phone on YouTube. Like this is live. Like I'm
Yeah.
watching him live, and it was such. I was shaking. I wanted to cry. I couldn't believe it.
Did you end up going up and taking a picture with them?
No, I didn't want to wait in the
That's
line.
what I forgot
The
to
line
ask.
was extremely long, and I just did not want to do
for
it.
free though? Oh, bitch, I would have sat in that line.
Free.
I would have been like, oh, especially Little Rob. Oh, Little Rob holds
I
a
should
special.
have. I should have. And I should have wrote on a paper, Jessica standing next to us.
Like, can you sign
Yeah.
this for my sister?
I should've.
She's a #1 fan, but she couldn't come because she's a dumbass. Anyways, so yeah, so that's what I take. And like, I don't want to say learn from me because I'm not like an influencer that's not what I want.
Don't be telling people to
Live like me, bitch. No, that would be never my intention. But to take that from this episode, like, live your life now. Don't wait till you're 40, 50, 60, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's
Yeah.
always at your time, and it's always
Sí,
when
güey.
it's meant to be.
Yeah.
But definitely start looking into it. Start looking at, como tú me dijiste una vez, do one thing at least once a day that brings you happiness.
Yep.
And like, it doesn't have, if it's too much once a day, do it once a week.
Yeah.
Once a week, something that makes you happy,
it
something
has to
that
be-
brings you butterflies, something that brings you so much joy in your heart that te salen goosebumps que te...
Yeah.
Pero wait, and it's not like something big, way. Como
No.
yo, like un cafecito sentada ahí,
Really?
o leyendo un libro. Bitch, those are my happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, algo bien calladito, like, don't bother me, let me read my book.
Yeah.
Girl, I love those. Y no tiene que ser nada big. You don't have
Yeah.
to waste money. It's just something little. Find yourself.
Yeah.
What do you like?
For
Yeah,
sure.
Simple.
Just don't take too long, because if you're 30, you're able to, let's just say you're a person, you want to go hike up a mountain. And that's something that you want to, do because you've
Yeah.
never done it.
Right.
Don't wait till you're 60, 70 years old and you're having
Batallando.
heart problems, breathing problems. You got to walk up with your gas tank, your oxygen tank.
Yeah.
Like, in those
This bitch
moments,
said gas
don't, I know.
Don't risk your life.
Don't take too long
Yeah,
tampoco.
and like this
You
comes
know?
with remember we had an episode where we talk about that girl who was dying, and she
Oh,
said
yeah.
that this is where she was the happiest.
Yes.
Don't wait for that. Don't
That's-
wait
Yeah.
for you to be dying.
To be on a time
ándale.
limit.
Yes.
Because that's what she was on, a time
Yeah,
limit,
she's,
time frame.
Yes.
She doesn't have too much time, and I guess that's why she was.
And try to jam pack everything in like a time limit, because let me tell you, we all have a time limit. We just don't know when.
Yeah.
She knows closer
knew.
that she's closer to the end of time, but so we could be too.
That's
That's
right.
true.
So like, enjoy life, guys, because girl, you only live once. And I just think that what I'm feeling is so big in me that I just want to scream into the world. I want to scream into all my Latina baddies out there, like, that listen and that can feel the way I felt for all those years, to like, like, bitch, what? Like, there's another side to this. Like, there's happiness out there for me. Because I feel like a lot of women, I feel like it's embroidered in you that man bring you happiness.
Yeah.
That you need a partner to be happy, because that's what we have to do. To be
Yeah.
happy, to be fulfilled, is to
Que te tienes que
have a
casar.
partner and have
And
kids.
family, yeah.
But first, do it for you. First, find your happiness with yourself, and then find your happiness with someone else.
It's not finding happiness with somebody else. It's just alguien que te...
Haga feliz naturally.
Yeah, like alguien que you enjoy being with, pero que tampoco, like, if one day he decides to up and go, it's not gonna break you.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
You got me.
And like you said, I think you mentioned this earlier. You said that you gotta find yourself and your happiness first before you try to have someone come into your happiness.
Yeah.
That's
Like
true.
someone else is not gonna make you happy or help you find yourself. In fact,
Yeah.
you're inviting someone else into your life to
Yeah.
share that love.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have that pretty mixed up there, because sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm so unhappy, let me go find someone else to make
Yeah.
me happy. But it's like,
You
how
try
are we gonna join a relationship when we're not even happy ourselves?
Yeah. I feel
within
like
ourselves.
I wanna
I've thought
know.
that before.
Where are you on your happiness?
Where am I in my happiness? To be honest, I am pretty happy right now. There is a lot of things that I wish I could have accomplished, but I'm working on it. I have my focus on certain things that I want to accomplish. I just got to do better on how do you say it? Not do better. Well, yeah, do better so I can get there faster. So I can get what I want faster. Relationship wise, honestly, I'm very disappointed in this generation. I'm very disappointed in this generation. I don't see myself being together with anybody right now. I feel like everybody's emotions and it's not there. I feel like people are just together just to be together and doing really bad things behind each other's back. It's bad now. It was bad back then, but now it's worse. Horrible.
Talking about that. So, tengo una compañera, and she was telling me that her friends started going on some online dating, right? She went to eat with the guy, like she liked them, it went good. So they went on the first and second day, días seguidos, and by the third day, el muchacho le manda un mensaje, and then he was like, hey, como, by the way, I'm seeing this girl, would you mind if I fuck her? And I was like, what? And she showed me the screenshots. Que la amiga le mandó el screenshot a ella y ella me lo enseñó a mí. Y dije, ¿qué?
No mames.
I'm telling you.
Hasta lo hacen en tu cara. Like, it's just not like, let me just fuck her on the side. Like, why did he had to like tell her?
Yeah, right now it's impossible for you to find someone honest and to only give you attention. It's serious out here, and right now I'm just so focused on, like Jessica, I still try to find myself every day. I still try to do things that make me happy, like you said, little things that I don't have to go spend money. It can be like, I like to write in my journals. I have a lot of diaries and journals, so I like to do that. I've not done that within 2 years already. I did when I first moved out, just express myself and talk to myself. That's what I do in my journals. I talk to myself.
Questioning it, that's when you lose the sense of
wanting to do it.
The moment you question it, just don't do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Así como cuando vas a gastar dinero, right? Oh, for example, buying Starbucks, ponle. Ay, yo quiero Starbucks. Y ese es el momento where you're like, I'm gonna go get Starbucks. Y ya vas en chinguiza. Y estás ahí and you're like, damn, but I have to pay this off. In that moment, ya doing that, don't do it.
Get out the line.
Get out the fucking line, because ya lo vas a traer en la mente. You're gonna purchase it and then you're gonna feel guilty. And
you're not gonna
enjoy it.
Okay.
So si lo vas a hacer, hazlo en el instante. Don't question it. Don't second guess it. Like, hazlo.
Yeah.
I think that's always been. I think from a while I've been doing that, and it kind of works. And I'm like, fuck it, I want it.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh my god, I have that, but I think I take too long.
I think it runs in the family, sister, because I overthink certain things too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna buy me this and I'm gonna buy me that, and bitch, it's all in my cart, and then it's like, oh, it's asking for my credit card, and I'm like, and nothing. I left it on the thing. I'm like, maybe later. I'm like, I deserve it. I have this little bit of cash from my other job. Like, I'm just gonna get it. Fuck it. But then I'm like,
you change your mind.
Yeah. So I left it in the cart and I went and I just got off my laptop completely. And I was just like, okay, maybe next time. you know?
But I think I will give it keep pushing yourself. Si todavía no estás allí, do just little stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. I like that though.
So we're at the end of our episode. We hope you enjoy it. Remember to follow us on all our social medias at Ready or Not Latinas. And don't forget to rate us and review us. We want to hear what you think about us, what we need to improve, and
what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
What you want us to talk about.
If you have any questions, question me, or like if you want to share your experience, if you want to fucking let us know, like, you know, stuff, if you want to air out your feelings, if you want to fucking share your heart with us,
if you want to share your how do you call it? What did I tell
Your
you last
journey?
time? No.
Oh.
Your
inner
final
thoughts?
if you had a final destination moment.
Oh.
I want to know. I want to hear someone's final destination story.
Como que Final Destination?
Have you seen that movie, Final Destination?
I don't watch those because they give
They
me
creep-
anxiety.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
no, then you don't know.
Yeah,
So
but
basically,
go.
okay. So basically, it's your turn to die, right?
So how do I want to
death-
die?
No, so death comes for you in the weirdest way. So like you'll have in these movies, what happens is that a person sees a big accident happen before it happens. Like they have a premonition.
Okay.
So what they do is they stop people from being in that situation because they saw it happen.
Okay.
So they, let's say a group of 10 people or a group of 5 people, they don't die because
You told
you
them.
stop them, right? But then death is like, oh, like you thought, bitch, right? So then it starts coming for them one by one in the weirdest situation. Like this
The
girl, she's in
creepiest situations. That's what I'm saying. Final destination moments are like
So, but what
you're
do you mean
almost
by
gonna die.
what's your
Like
final
you're
destination?
close to death, and then you just don't die.
Yeah, that.
Like that. Like
Oh.
you're close to death. You're gonna die. Y luego you cheat death. Y no te
Yeah.
mueres.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to hear someone's story.
You
like
cheap death, or like everything happens for like in a way where you're gonna die,
and you don't
but
end
then
up dying.
you like don't die. Basically,
Okay.
how
Okay.
did you come out from not dying?
From that
Yeah, I
moment.
wanna
But we're
hear
not
someone's
talking about
story.
you had a heart attack. No, not like that. It has to be something
Like a freak accident. Or
Yeah,
something
like a freak
Like my
okay,
mom's
okay.
freak accident.
Okay. Yes.
Like
yes.
that was a fun. Like
That's
that
a very
is a
freaky
moment.
accident.
Like a lot of things like that happen in the movie.
Yeah,
They try to.
but you need to watch it.
You need to watch them.
It's not scary.
So I've watched little parts of it from
Okay.
one of them. I don't know which one it is, but that's why I don't like the 18-wheelers. And you
that
won't
one.
find me. Like if I am, I'm sweating bullets, bitch.
or you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I'm
Or
the
you
same
go
way.
way
or anything
faster,
sticking out
or-
with poles or whatever.
You stay away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Hell
only
yeah.
scene you've seen.
Same.
That's the only one that gave me the craziest anxiety of my life, and never again.
Well, I want to hear someone's story. So
Yeah.
please, somebody share with us one of your crazy stories. I want to hear it. But thank you so much for listening. Once again, thank you for everybody for all your support, all your listens. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.